My full name is Paul Regan. I live at 46 Joyce Road, Gated, Low Fill, NE9 5HN. And I live with my mum, my brother, my mum's partner Jimmy. On the Monday I get up, get my breakfast, and 11:15 I go to the doctor's, get my wound sorted out. After the doctor's I go to the drop-in. When I go to the drop-in I go and talk to Steve McKay and Tara. Then I talk to everybody else, then I join in with all the fun, playing the pool, having games of cards, dominoes, make a cup of tea, have tea, coffee and all that. And I go outside in the garden, I work on the garden and talk to friends outside in the garden.
My name's Steve Mackay, I work for Gateshead Council. We are currently in Windmill Hills Centre in Gateshead, which is one drop-in of the Guidepost organisation. Guidepost is a drop-in for learning disabled adults who are not in receipt of any services. It's run by adults who are in receipt of services from Gateshead Council. We have 3 drop-ins, one at Windmill Hills on a Monday, one at Rollersgill Library on a Wednesday and one at Bladen Youth Club on a Friday. These drop-ins are open to all residents in the borough of Gateshead with learning difficulties or mental health problems. We are a signposting service, therefore our aim is to bring people in first and foremost to try and prevent social isolation, which leads to all kinds of mental health issues. People sitting on their own with no friends. First of all, we'll get people in, then we're a signposting service, so if people need or feel they want further education, we can signpost to college courses. We've facilitated and through working with other agencies to find people employment or voluntary positions. We promote a lot of health activities. We provide training, which is kind of essential training that people otherwise wouldn't get, just to keep safe, health and safety, first aid, sexuality and relationships. We do these with other training companies, so it's not just us standing here telling people. We get training companies to come in and do it, but we do direct people into community activities, social activities. People access this service by walking through the door. It's that easy. There are no criteria insofar as if a person has a learning disability or mental health problems and they're not getting a service from anywhere. They're the people we're trying to attract in, because we're trying to say to these people, look, there's life out there. There are things out there in the community that you can do and you can get into. Come in here and tell us what you want to do. And we work together with lots of other agencies who are in partnership with Citizens Advice, Gateshead People, Your Voice Counts, 2 very important advocacy services. We work together with the health and wellbeing trainers from Gateshead Council. And we provide this, the social side, so we have a Guidepost pool team. They go out every about 4 times a year and they go out to a pub in the community and they play pool like they wanted to do. And we even get people going there to watch it. We have regular trips to go bowling. People go as a bunch of friends. They meet up down the Metro Centre, they go bowling. We organise trips to the Panto. We've had trips to working with other agencies to South Shields. We support also another enterprise in here run by people with learning difficulties. It's called Little Bites. They'll make your lunch for you. If you come to Bladen, there's a big kitchen there and there's 2 young people with learning difficulties, member of staff. They're a little enterprise of their own. I should say Guidepost is totally self-sufficient financially. These guys in here pay for this. They pay it by making a donation. A quid, that'll get them a cup of tea or coffee, and 50p goes towards the rent. It works. Little Bites bring in an income. That works. So we've never had to go cap in hand. So apart from the staff wages, that's all we cost. We've had fundraising events, which also increase community awareness, let people know that we're here and what we can do.
On a Tuesday, I go to doctors again.
My name's Dawn Thompson. I'm a learning disability liaison nurse. So I work with people with learning disabilities who access healthcare services. So generally at the moment we cover Gateshead and South Tyneside area. So people who have like a planned admission, people who may have gone into hospital through A&E, We support them to navigate the NHS. A lot of that is about helping them to understand their health condition currently. It's also about helping them if they have an inpatient admission. So we do know that we work with people who have varying degrees of learning disability. So people's needs are different. What that could mean is there may be some people who are fairly independent, who attend hospital appointments, but may find it difficult to understand information that the doctors, medics give to them. What sometimes happens is people assume when they see someone that they can understand the information that they're given. And we work on the premise that people are consenting to that information. However, as we know, healthcare is quite complex, and for the general population it can be very difficult receiving information and being asked to make choices. For people with a learning disability, that can be a particular challenge.
I go to the men's group at 1 o'clock. At the men's group, we play a pool, we talk about going on outings, weekends and all that. We go and play snooker, sit in the garden, have a talk in the garden, have a smoke, and play cards and dominoes and all that, and to make arrangements to go somewhere. Wednesday morning I get up, get my breakfast and get ready. I come down to get the people. I come and get the people. I get to do the agenda, sort all things out on the board. Then I go to my office to work in the office and wait till people come in. And I start the meeting, talk about what's going to happen in the day in the meetings, like do the agenda again, talk about the white paper and all that in the government. And I talk to all the people that's coming in. And I like the staff here, I like Josh and John, them support us a lot when doing the work in the office.
A lot of the work that we do is supporting people to speak up about their rights. And that involves a whole host of networking with other organisations, meeting professionals, and working with lots and lots of people in Gateshead with learning disabilities. The majority of my work involves supporting the group to maintain those networks and look at the broader picture of what's happening on a local basis, but also on a national basis. So there's lots of changes over the years have happened around learning disabilities. And because of those networks and links that we have, I get quite a lot of emails from professionals and other organisations just letting me know what's happening nationally and locally. And what I tend to do is take this back to the group to see if they want to pursue things. There's lots and lots of campaigns that are going around, and there was just recently massive changes in the benefits system. So I supported the group to contact a local MP, Ian Mearns. He's quite a big supporter of the group, and express the group's concerns to Ian Mearns, and he actually took it to Parliament.
They do different courses they get to people, like they go on computer courses, English courses, like already doing a drama course, and there's loads of more courses to do. And I like coming here because I meet new people, I like helping out and learn new skills to get to people.
We also have a gentleman by the name of Paul Regan. Paul has done so well in the last few years that Paul is now coming as a volunteer. Paul does ICT and he's done cookery, but he's very willing to help out at any of the activities that we have.
On a Thursday, that's an easy day for me, because I just get up, get my breakfast, watch telly for a bit, and go out for a walk, go to High Street, and I go to town, look on the shops in town, look at the CDs, look at the queue, pool queues, because I'm after buying a new pool queue. And then I go, on the night time, I just stay and watch telly with my family. And I go upstairs, listen to some music and do puzzles on my bed. And I go to bed at 9 o'clock. On a Friday, I go to the hospital on Friday, see the surgeons. And after that, I go to drop in Leighton. I play a pool there, I see Steve McCann and Tara again. I play pool, I go for walks, talk to new friends. I run the pool competitions and all that. And I play cards, dominoes, like everything else. I walk around, talk to people. And on a Friday night, I stay in, don't go out no more, don't go drinking. On Saturdays, I just go watch telly and go to town. And Sunday is a peaceful day, just to lie in, recover from the weekends, week. That's it.
Thank you, Paul.